In order to add another language, all you need to do is just add a qualifier. And what is qualifier? Qualifier is like a tag that informs the app that to apply certain criteria. Alright, that may seems weird, but here is how it's gonna go. Let's say in your values, right click here, click a new, and you will make values resource file, and it will require a name, and we will do a strings name. And now we have the same strings file name as this one. So if we apply the same logic right now, it will override this string name, which is representing the English words, but we don't want this. We want to add a qualifier. What is a qualifier? Qualifier is something like all those tags. We have country code, local, layout direction, screen width, and if you came from XML background, you will probably work with screen width, and you could also work with screen height, but mostly screen width or orientation, for example. So this one, if you want to add a night mode, what happens if you want to add night mode? The direct name becomes values/night, and then in that directory name we will pass the string resource. What that mean? We're gonna make a new I will apply this night qualifier for just explanation. Alright, now if you opened the values, you will find that we have two types of string. One called string, which is normal string, which has our values and keys from the English language, and one is just an empty that applies only in the night qualifier. That means if the user applies the dark mode, then whatever in this resource file will be working. So we want another language. We don't want to show night or light mode. So I'm just gonna say the string is file name, and it's gonna same directory, but we want to change the language. So in this local, choose it. We need to choose a language. We want to choose, let's say for example, Arabic. So I'm just gonna check Arabic, and if you want to specify certain region, like let's say Egypt, Bahrain, Algeria, anything you want, but you can choose this one, and you will have a specific qualifier for this one. But if you don't want to specify certain region, so just keep it and check out this directory name, the values -ar, and if you just click OK right now, what happens is now we have a string resource file, one for the default, which is our English case, and another one for night, which is for the dark mode, and another one for the Arabic language for any region. I will go down and delete this string resource for the night because we don't need it, so I will just delete it. And now we have two types of string resources, one for English and one for Arabic. What we need to do is just take all those elements and copy them, and we're gonna need to convert them all to the specific language, which is in our case Arabic. And let's say for this our app name, I will keep it the same. I want to change it. If you want, you need, but for this one you can change this one and say any language you specify. Now we have our onboarding select brand image key, which now represents this value in Arabic, which can be converted for Arabic users. So if we change it, all those types to specific Arabic, any Arabic user who has his app installed but using the Arabic language in his device, he will be converted to this string resource files. So it will show this this text instead of this text. So just for recapping, English user will go down. Now I'm just gonna say start from onboard screen. We have string resource. I'm just gonna say Control B on this get started. You will find that we have two options here. Let's say the user is English, and the user has his phone in its setting has an English language. So it will go to the string.xml and search for the get started in the English format or English file in the values. But let's say it's an Arabic user, so it has Arabic language settings in his phone. It will go to values/ar/strings.xml, which represents our get started in our Arabic format, which if you have seen that we have modified here. So you will just need to modify all this select brand, choose the brand, you need to convert all those to the language you specify. If you want another language, you can just go to the strings and not string values and make value resource file, make strings, choose your qualifier, choose whatever. Let's say you want to pass Welsh, and you just choose you can specify certain region or any region, press OK. Now we have another language. And if you went back to onboarding, press Ctrl and B, and you went back because we didn't really implement anything. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste it here. Now if we press this one, we'll find that we have our three types now. But that's basically how localization would work in our app. I'll go down and delete this one because we don't need it, and I will only keep Arabic for this course.